This police department has killed another black man. That black man was my cousin, Daquan Johnson. He was 31 years old. He was a father, and he was somebody. They executed him while he was face down. A dog was mauling at his head, and they shot him in his hands, and they shot him in the back of his head. I'm not sure how many times they shot him, but it was more than enough. When the story got out, they rushed to release edited, sped up body cam footage of one of the officers, but then a bystander, I believe someone who lived in his apartment complex, had their own reporting, and they released that to the public that showed what actually happened. The Grand Rapids Police Department has not been transparent with my family. They have not been letting us know what's going on. We were not aware that when they were releasing the body cam footage. We found out on social media just like everyone else. It's more details, but I literally can't even think of it right now. This whole situation, like, I'm sad, but I'm just more so irritated that these things are continuing. They held his hands behind his back. So what you see on the news, when you see the officer, not the one that was straddling him, that shot him in the back of the head, but the one holding the gun, that's the one that shot him in his hands while his partner was shooting him in the back of his head, y'all. No mother. They shot my baby in the back of the head, y'all, while they were holding his hands. What? He's in heaven. His brains literally were laying on the ground yesterday when I went to where they shot him. I don't want nobody's sympathy, but y'all love on y'all motherfucking kids. Y'all love on y'all motherfucking kids, dog. When I say they executed my baby, that police video footage y'all saw, America so gung-ho about, where y'all see an officer and all y'all see is his gun drawn, that's because he was the one shooting my son in the hands that his partner had together. Together like these. The dog was mawing at his neck. His neck is mawed up. Where the dog mauled, where the dog was mauling my neck, and they said that the dog wasn't strong enough to detain him. You had a dog eating at his face and his neck, a man straddling over him with his arms behind his back, and another officer standing off to the side, and the police still ain't saying that. Let me remove my glasses. A black man was lynched today in Marietta, Georgia, and the news isn't covering it. Are you kidding me right now? Like, my stomach is just feels like it's turning inside out, low key. And a couple of days ago, I had to drive to Stone Mountain, and my mama said, "Girl, you better be careful. That's where the Grand Dragon is." I was like, "Yeah, I'm definitely aware." I said, "To be honest, they're everywhere." But right now, I'm just in awe and at a loss for words because the way that the first responders were moving in that video, eerie. What do you mean a black man was lynched?
And I'm going to grab the face. You on his stomach, both hands behind his back. He's now reaching for, oh my God. Oh my motherfucking God. Right. And I'm going to grab the face. You on his stomach, both hands behind his back. He's now reaching for, oh my God. Oh my motherfucking God.
So nobody's talking about Cal singer that was found hanging from a tree down there in Marietta, Georgia. In Fair Oaks, 21-year-old Cal singer was found hanging from a motherfucking tree, and they call it suicide, and ain't nobody fucking talking about it. Let's fucking talk about it. No motherfucking news outlets is covering this motherfucking story. What the fuck is really going on? But we still looking for Nancy Guthrie And but we ain't talking about Cal Basinger, if that's how you pronounce his last name. 21-year-old black male that was found lynched from a tree in Marietta, motherfucking Georgia. We ain't talking about this. Yes. What the fuck? Calling Cal's death a fucking suicide? No black motherfucking man is hanging his own motherfucking self. So we ain't gonna keep saying that. We already know that that's not the fucking case here. But why the fuck the news ain't talking about it? Why is always motherfucking silent when a black male is being found hanging from a motherfucking tree? 21-year-old Cal Basinger, if that's how you pronounce his last motherfucking name. We finna make some motherfucking noise about it. Every fucking day I get up, Nancy Guthrie is still all over my motherfucking timeline, all over my motherfucking TV. But I ain't saying shit about Cal Basinger, if that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. 21-year-old male that was found hanging from a tree in Marietta, Georgia, in Fair Oaks. Yeah, okay, we finna make some motherfucking noise, I said. So can I get some help? TikTok sharing this motherfucking story so we can get Cal's name out there, so we can get the news and outlets to get this on the motherfucking news, so the people in Marietta, Georgia can know that a black male by the name of Cal Basinger was found hanging from a motherfucking tree. I heard about that man that was walking home early in the morning, and these three men pulled up and asked him if he wanted to ride home. But instead of taking him home, they chained him to their pickup truck and drove 3 miles with him on the back of it. Yes, his name was James Beard. So like I said, James was on his way home. These three men drove up to him and asked him if he wanted to ride home. He said yes, because he didn't think much of it. Instead of taking him home, they drove him to a remote road. They beat him unconscious, chained him by his ankles to the back of their pickup truck, and drove 3 miles. By the time James was found, his entire body was torn apart. Investigators said that James was alive for most of this, so just imagine the pain and suffering that he had to endure. And he was alive up until his body hit a culvert, and he was literally decapitated. So as I said, literally, his entire body was torn apart. Turns out the three men that did this, that was definitely, of course, it was their agenda, but the agenda and intention behind it was the fact that they were just racist. All three of them were tied to white supremacist groups. And it's just such an unfortunate experience because James literally just wanted to go home. He literally was on his way home. He thinking that these three men were just being polite, maybe spark a friendship, or maybe it's just a stranger doing a good deed. And this happened. This case was so gruesome that it led directly to the James Beard Jr. Hate Crimes Act in Texas in 2001. Two of the men involved were sentenced to death, and they have been executed.
And them Muslims that be in corner stores in the hood do not like black people. Especially when they find out you a black person that can count your money and ain't gonna put up with they smart remarks. Oh yeah, they definitely don't like you. Because why? I done went to my local corner store, right? 3 times in a row, these Arabs done charged me more than what the price of my stuff really was. So the third time they did, I just said something. I'm like, what's going on? I said, do you think I'm slow? Do you think I can't count or something, bro? Put the right price up there. Then he got it to where you can't see the numbers on the register and shit when he ringing it up. He just ringing it up. And then they be so quick to throw the receipt out. He said, oh, no, my bad. No, it's not your bad, bro. Stop all that playing with me mentally, man. And then I go back. Look, I go back. You get what I'm saying? He give me a receipt, but I get me some BLKs. You know what BLKs is? Why he gonna throw them at me on the counter? He gonna throw them on the counter. So I said, hey man, get me a bag, put my stuff in the bag. He said, oh no, I can't put it in the bag. You put it in your own bag. I said, nah. If I was to show out in here, you really mad because I caught you trying to cheat me out of my money. So I took 2 quarters out of my pocket. I said, now, if I paid for something and I just threw these quarters at your chest, would you like it? He said, no, we better than that. I said, okay, so next time put my product that I buy in my hand if it's coming from behind the counter. Keep y'all eyes out on it, bro. I'm telling y'all, they do not like black people, and when they get a chance, they will cheat you. Go ahead. What's up? You a boy. I'm a boy. Put this on your Instagram. Go ahead. What else? What else? What you want to do? 62-year-old. What you want to do? Go ahead. You better listen to her. This ain't... Hey, it's 2025. You better realize what day is. Yeah. Get your mess. Hey, no, I got time today. He want to call me boy. You better tell him. Hey. Boy. Hey, you need Jesus, boy. No, I got time today. Man, no disrespect. He approached me crazy. I I'm doing my job. He calling me boy. Hey, you feel me? But I like your robe though. But you good. I'm about to go ahead. But go ahead. Look at him. He got the gun. Look at it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm pissed. I'm going to show you why in a minute. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute to show you exactly why I'm pissed. But this is exactly why us as a people, Black people, can't trust anyone. This is exactly why we have to think before we can open up to anyone. Even when they show us that they might be okay, they not. They fake, they phony, and they always have an agenda. Okay? Now the picture that I'm about to show you, it was done by kids. You could tell it was done by kids. But I want you to know that all of our neighbors here are palm colored. So that means that if the kids are writing this kind of stuff on the sidewalk in front of our house, where did they learn it from? These are the same neighbors who want to wave to you and smile at you. How you doing today? Bull crap. You know what I really want to say? Push come to shove, they all like that. And you can't trust any of them. Okay? But I'm going to show you this picture, and I hope it pisses you off just as much as it pisses me off. They used the sidewalk chalk that my grandbaby uses outside on the sidewalk to draw her hopscotches and tic-tac-toes and things like that. So she left a piece out there, so that's what they used. Right in front of our door. All right, I'm going to show you this picture. And like I said, I hope you get just as pissed as I am.